But there was no one in.
Yeah, well, you'll have a long wait. She's gone away for the week. Probably needs a holiday to recover after your performance the other night.
You've heard then?
I think everyone has by now.
I didn't mean it to happen. Joan told me she wasn't back at work yet.
She wasn't. That was the first night. She wanted to ease herself back in. But you messed up that little plan, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to pretend to feel sorry for her. Not after what she done to my family.
So if you didn't come here to apologise, why are you here?
I don't want Jerome getting into any trouble because of me. I mean, he won't lose his job, will he?
Jackie knows he wasn't to blame. And besides, he's a good worker.
It doesn't matter. I mean, hanging around me is bad enough. If he had any sense, he would have dumped me ages ago.
Oh, Nicky, you shouldn't put yourself down like that.
Hey, be careful with that back of yours.
Tell you what, that rest work wonders.
Yeah, well, don't be overdoing things. I told you to get mobile again, nothing too strenuous.
I'm only tidying up the beds and doing a bit of weeding. I won't be digging or anything.
Yeah, well, just be careful. You know, I don't want you coming to your next appointment bent double again. You know, healing takes a lot longer as you get older.
Hey, I'm as fit as a man 10 years younger than me. 20, maybe.
I was only
I
saying...
know what you meant.
What's the matter with him?
I think he's a bit touchy about his age. Good weekend?
Quiet. Solitude and introspection.
One of those.
Yes. But the end result is the man you see before you. The new Darren. A fresh start, new outlook, and raring to go. Fancy dinner tonight?
Sorry, but I've given up dating people I work with.
That's all right. We can go as friends.
Dating friends is dangerous. You ought to know that. Come on, or we'll be late.
All right, Queen.
Hiya.
Have you heard from that useless grandson of mine?
Yeah, he phoned last night. He's still staying with the mates in Scotland.
I'd be getting worried if I were you. The amount of time he's been up there. He might have himself a wee lassie on the go.
No, it's just his mate. He talks about him a lot.
Hi, hello. Is it true about Nicky Shadwick making a show of herself in the restaurant?
Yeah, I felt ashamed for her.
Oh, do you know, I don't know what Margie was thinking of, leaving behind those two poor girls on their own.
I'm not one for tittle-tattle, but I've heard she's left Jessie to bring him up.
Oh, no, it's terrible, isn't it? Better get across to that sweatshop of a garage. See you, love.
See ya.
If I was there, I'd be grateful for that job while she's still got it.
How do you mean?
Well, if they build them flats, you won't have it for much longer. Morning, Mrs. Kelly.
See you tomorrow, Maureen.
Hey, what do you think the chances are there? She's on her own, I've heard.
Yeah, that's right.
So what do you reckon?
I don't know. I don't think looking like Benny off Crossroads helps.
Well, I'm in my scruff now, but when I'm all scrubbed up and in my Sunday best there, I look very presentable.
I just don't think you're Maureen's type. You're a bit too... I don't know.
You were about to say old, weren't you?
No.
I can pass for 55, mate. I'm just a bit out of shape at the moment. Hey, your mate runs that health club. Do you know how much it is?
I don't know.
Might join, get myself fit.
Yeah, you could do.
Maybe Mrs. Kelly will give me a second look then.
It's breakfast! Yeah, we're live, we're here. It's a fun show, jam-packed. It is breakfast, of course. Thanks for joining us on this rather wet morning down in London. Raining, of course, but we're out. We don't care. Anyway, let's look what's coming up.
That mate.
Script in front of me, so that's...
The team are wide and awake.
Sorry, mate, the telly was loud. What?
The perfect breakfast show that you deserve.
Do you want to go and use the bathroom before I get a shower?
No, no, right, I'm sound. The rubbish they have on these breakfast shows, eh? Gemma was watching it before she went to school. Can't believe I'm even looking at it.
might be curious. Anyway, off you go.
Anyway, what's coming up today on the show, Sarah?
I don't know.
Oh, what's she like, ladies and gentlemen? What is she like?
The flat I was supposed to be moving into had fallen through, but I managed to convince myself that things were going to be different. I had a few drinks, so I was starting to feel a bit better.
Have you been drinking a lot?
I'm not having vodka on my cornflakes, if that's what you're thinking.
You want to be careful, though. If you can only deal with things after a drink, then it's time to slow down.
OK, honestly.
But that's what caused the trouble in here. The drink.
Partly. But seeing Luke Musgrove sitting there enjoying himself and Susanna swanning about, that's what really kicked me off. My dad died. She got off with a scar and a few weeks in hospital. I'll never be able to forgive her.
I think you should stay out of her way for a while. For both of your sakes.
I won't be coming here again.
Who would, after making a show of themselves like that?
Leon Tim Gunson.
Sinbad.
Jeez, mate, you wouldn't sneak up on me like that, mate.
Sorry, mate. Have the lads gone down the job centre?
Yeah, they were full of themselves. That date with Kelly and Emily must have gone well. Tim's walking around with a big stupid smile on his face. Oh, to be young and in love, eh?
Yeah, well, I made up for them. They'll help take the mind off what happened to that Josh. I really thought our Leo would have a hard time dealing with it all.
I can feel dolitis setting in. I'm beginning to worry about missing home and away. Maybe we should have gone down the job centre with them, eh, instead of sitting down there all day.
Hey, we'll be working again soon enough, mate.
Come on, Mick. Who's going to take me on like this?
Your hair will get back to normal, Sin.
Well, what if it doesn't, eh? All I'm going to be fit for is sitting here and watching Sunset Beach.
I convinced my mum to go to Brussels. I mean, I knew I'd miss her, but I never knew I'd miss her this much.
Yeah, but she's gone now. Her life's changed, and so is yours, Nick. You've just got to get on with it. Look, do you want me to ask Jackie if there's any jobs going in Barbaruki? Take your mind off things.
If not, what happens in the shelf?
Yeah, I mean, you were a good worker at the health club. I'm sure she'd take you on again.
Oh, thanks. I want to spend as much time as I can, you know, catching up on my uni work.
Okay, but the offer's there.
Thanks. See ya.
See ya.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Everything all right?
Yeah, poor girl. She got problems.
Yeah, well, she won't solve them by getting herself blind drunk and making a show of herself, will she?
Nicky! Just knocked at yours, but there was no one in.
Oh, there wouldn't be, would there?
Were you going in then?
Yeah, just for coffee.
As if. When have you ever been into a bar and not had a bevy?
What are you trying to say?
Hey, all right, I was only joking.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bean. Come on, let's go down to ours.
How much?
Well, that's the cheapest membership we do.
And you don't do any discount for seniors?
Sorry.
That's a disgrace. It's discrimination. You're just trying to keep the more mature people out.
We've got quite a few more mature members.
Yeah, and you'd have a lot more if you offer them some sort of discount. But you don't want that, do you?
Look, the council sports centres are good, and they offer some really good deals to pensioners.
I'm not a pensioner.
I know, I was just saying. What are you doing?
You got contact lenses in there.
What have I have?
Are they comfortable, like?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Hiya.
What's up with you?
Oh, I was just being collared by the local nutter.
Eccentric. Just grabbing one of your top butties.
Hey, you're learning.
But what's going on here?
Progress, I hope. Hey, listen, I'm sorry to hear that things didn't work out with you and Charlotte. I really like her.
Yeah, so do I. I haven't given up hope yet, though.
Oh, I thought it was all off.
No, I'm still working on it. I'll see you later.
See you later.
But he called in sick and I can't get in touch with anyone to cover.
Well, what about Cassie? Shouldn't she be sorting this out?
She isn't interested. She hasn't been for weeks. I called her, but she was out too.
Well, I don't think it's fair them leaving you to work on your own like this. You want to get in touch with David Crosby, tell him you're not happy.
Thanks, love. Are you pumped for, love?
Yes.
That's all. As if Bing's interested. I mean, he's just relaxing in his stately home, isn't he? He's just a man of leisure these days, just like your father.
Hey, they're off to Sudley Art Gallery this Saturday.
Why, there's some jobs going?
I'm glad he's doing something constructive with his time. And our Carly's learning loads.
Yes, while your dad's earning nothing. If it wasn't for my wages, Lindsay, we'd be out on the streets. Do you want a receipt, love?
Yeah.
Mum, he is looking for a job.
Thanks, love. There's your change. Yes, but he's spending more time looking around the art galleries, isn't he? And he's dragging Carly and Sinbad with him.
Well, at least he's keeping himself out of trouble.
And out the job centre. We're talking about a grown man with responsibilities here, Lindsay. Is that all you want, love? That's all.
Oh, you've sort of been working on a new album stuff. When's that out?
The album's out in November. We haven't got a title for it yet, so any ideas? I'm very glad to hear.
What? There's someone at the door. Will you get it? I'm on the bog.
Oh, are you having a tom tit? Oh, hello, Mr. M. How are you?
Oh, you know me. I mustn't grumble. I happened to notice I'd jotted down something about coming round to see you. We haven't spoken for nearly 2 weeks. Is there any improvement? Oh, improvement.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm sure that'll soon change. Anyway, I brought this round. I thought it might cheer you up a bit.
Oh, a model. Great.
Yes, I thought it'd keep you busy for a few hours.
Yeah, well, it's got to be better than watching rubbish telly and trying to pass the time away.
Oh, surely you've done more than that since we last met. Haven't you done anything else?
No, not really. I've been to a few museums and art galleries with Jimmy Corkill, but that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
He's on a cultural crusade.
Oh, hello, Mr. Johnson.
All right. Here to inspect the kitchen, are you?
Surely we can put all that behind us now, eh? I was only doing my job, you know.
Oh, no. Where have I heard that before?
Look, Mick, what Mr. M's brought me.
Oh, great. Make sure it's safe, Sin. I mean, all them small parts and the glue that might break Mr. M's health and safety laws.
What's with the hat?
You said yourself my old woolly hat was past it, so bother this one of our iron. Doesn't wear it anymore.
Not surprised.
What do you reckon?
I think the other way was just fine. 2.55, love, please. Hey, don't you think these are a bit young for you?
No, I don't. So looking at the price, I think I'll just be buying one.
Do you know, our Lindsay spends a fortune on magazines. I don't know when she gets time to read them. She gets all the fashion mags and some of these home improvement ones and all.
I haven't seen that interior designer metaverse for a while. Have they fallen out or something?
Well, I don't know. She hasn't mentioned anything.
Those goatee beards are still with it. Do you reckon I'd suit one?
Oh, yeah, defo.
Yeah, look at this. Power walking, the easy and cheap way to get yourself fit again. I'll have that one. A bit of power walking, I reckon I'll soon be back to me fighting weight.
You all right, Jackie?
What's up?
It was Cassie. She says Bing sold the garage to that fella who's doing up the parade.
Go away.
She's already handed in a notice. Gone for a job as regional manager at another company.
Maybe you should take a leaf out of her book.
How do you mean?
That rumour about them knocking the lot down to build flats must be true. And if it is, you're out of a job.
So is there no chance of the landlord changing his mind?
It's not like we had that many parties.
You're joking, aren't you? The flat was a full-time party.
Yeah, well, the next one will be too. Well, were you dead disappointed?
I was really looking forward to moving in with you. Can't be bothered unpacking all this.
We'll soon find another place.
Yeah, but meanwhile, I'm stuck in here on my own.
Hiya. How are you?
Oh, suppose you've heard about me and Darren.
You're not seeing each other.
That Victoria thing came right out of the blue. As far as I knew, she was just a friend.
Well, I feel lax because I didn't say anything, but I wasn't sure whether you knew or not.
I wondered why she seemed so standoffish when we met. Looking back now, I'm not surprised she virtually caught us in bed together.
I wonder.
Anyway, going out with a boss is never a good idea.
Even when he looks like Darren.
Look, I know what it's like getting someone on the rebound, and I'm not prepared to go through that again.
Is that... that fits just in there? Yes. That's it. So, how are you coping with your problem?
Me Johnny Giles.
Oh, Mr. Sweeney.
Badly.
Oh, I know it's not easy, but some people do learn to cope.
Well, it comes in handy sometimes. I mean, if somebody asks me to do something and I don't fancy it, I just play deaf.
Goes in.
Oh, well done. So, when did you decide to close down Chips with Everything, Mr. Johnson?
Well, I didn't really have much choice, did I? You see, business never really picked up once the word went round that I was selling unfit food.
So you two just biding your time until you decide which paths your careers will take next?
The way things are looking, my career path has come to a dead end.
Oh, nonsense. And I'm sure you could turn your hand to most things. No trouble for you getting a good job in a restaurant, Mr. Johnson, a qualified chef? Or, are you planning to set up in business yourself again?
Well, I haven't decided what to do yet, Mr. M. But if it wasn't for you, I'd still be in the chippy.
Leave it, eh, Mick? I mean, it wasn't Mr. M's fault that the chippy closed down. If it was anyone's fault, it was mine, so...
But he didn't exactly help things, did he?
So what do you think of this Victoria, then?
Well, she's really nice.
Do you know what happened between them? I mean, Darren hasn't really talked about it that much, or her come to think about it.
Well, he wouldn't, was he?
Thank you.
Come too, thanks.
Right.
You look rushed off your feet there.
Been on my own in here all day and it's been mad busy. Do you know much about this developer, Valerie?
Well, he wants to do the parade, but that's all I know, really.
What about his plans for in here? Only I keep hearing rumours, you know, that he's thinking of flattening this place and my job with it.
I haven't heard anything. See ya.
Charlie.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Are you trying to avoid me or something? You left surgery without saying goodbye.
Sorry, I thought you were busy.
I'm off before I get caught up in another argument.
Yeah, I'll see you in a minute. I'm coming to the club for a workout.
Oh, OK.
Fine with that. I was planning to do the same.
Oh, well, I'll see you both over there, then.
So where's your gym stuff, then?
I was on my way home to pick it up.
Oh, really?
Listen, I was planning to get a bite to eat afterwards. Fancy it?
So you didn't hear me say no to dinner this morning, then?
7:50, look at that.
Well, see, that was dinner. This is just an after-workout type of thing.
Right, well, then, if that's all it is, how can I refuse?
That smells good, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, well, I get plenty of time to cook these days, don't I?
Well, hopefully it won't be too long before you're back doing it for a living.
What, so you can come and close me down again?
You seem to have lost interest, Mr. Sweeney.
Yeah, in everything.
Oh, come on. This isn't like you.
I'm sick and tired of sitting round and not being able to do anything.
There's plenty you could be doing. How about learning sign language? Sign language.
I won't need to once I get my hearing back.
Well, you don't have to be deaf to learn how to sign or use it.
But signing on is all I'm fit for.
You know, you will get nowhere with that attitude. No, there's a severe shortage of sign language interpreters. You'll be doing other people a service as well as yourself.
Yeah, well, I'll look into it.
You've got to pull yourself out of this malaise. You've got to get on with it.
But it's not fair. I don't deserve to be like this.
Who does? There are so many people far worse off than you are, Mr. Sweeney, believe me.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No. No, but it should make you feel grateful for what you have got. I mean, at least you still have some hearing.
What?
At least you still have some hearing.
What?
Oh, there's no need to be like that, Mr. Sweeney.
Yes, there is. People treat me like I'm a kid or something, or stupid. I've lost me hearing, not me brain. Sick of the lot of yous. You do me head in.
Hey, Mum. Everything okay?
No, it isn't. I've been worrying myself sick about losing me flaming job.
What's happened?
Bing's only gone and sold up, hasn't he? I might be out of work this time next week.
Okay, come on, take it easy, will you?
Cassie's done the wise thing, hasn't she? She got out while she could. What am I going to do, eh? Wander around looking at paintings with your dad?
Now, do you even know for sure that the garage is closing down?
No, but Alec was saying that he'd heard it was going to be knocked down and we were going to put flats up.
You're getting wound up over some gossip.
Well, it doesn't look too good, does it, Lindsay? I mean, Cassie's packed a job in.
But it doesn't mean that the garage is closing down either. And besides, you could always find another job.
Doing what?
Mum, you'd find something. And even if you didn't, I could help you and my dad out.
Lindsay, you promised me you wouldn't let your dad work in the club again. I'm not having him mixing and all this
I said
again.
I wouldn't. Will you just take it easier?
It's affected him very badly. Don't take it personally.
Oh, no, I quite understand. It's easy for us to say we know what he's going through, but it can't be easy for him to cope with. The feeling of isolation, suddenly being cut off from the rest of the world.
Oh, let's hope he makes a recovery, and soon.
Yes. Tell him I'll call back, eh? Look, I am sorry you still hold me responsible for what happened to your business. My intentions were well meant. No hard feelings, eh?
Look, Mr. Moore, I'm very sorry.
No, I managed to fix it.
I'm trying to deal with this as best I can, but it's very hard.
No, I understand. Look, I'll drop in again soon, if that's okay.
Of course it is, yeah.
He's right about the both of us. We're sitting round here feeling sorry for ourselves, and we should be out there doing something about it.
Like what? There aren't any jobs.
Well, there must be something. Oh, what about courses? Must be loads that we can do.
Like what? Maybe there is for you, not for me.
Oh, you never.
It's not funny.
I would love to have seen the faces on them. They deserve everything they get. Musgrave should still be locked away, and if Susanna had any pride, she'd have moved away from round here. Oh, the slag.
I couldn't believe it when I saw the both of them in there. I mean, all it needed was for Harvey to walk in. What?
Nothing. So, how's your Emily coping?
Okay, I suppose. Oh, she's got herself a fella.
Oh, good for her.
Do that same one from next door. I mean, she hated him last week, but now he's it.
Any regrets about talking your mum into going?
Sometimes. She'd be straight back here if she knew I was still in here on my own.
Oh, it won't be for long, though.
I hope not. I keep thinking about the five of us all crammed in here together, getting in each other's way, fighting for the bathroom and all that. Too quiet and empty now. I don't half miss them.
Losing that job's the last thing I needed.
Well, you've been going on. Now you'd love to pack it in and try something new.
Well, yeah, but that's just talk. I mean, yeah, I love my voluntary work, but I can't really believe it'd lead to anything.
Why not? You're capable of much more than that garage.
I'm too old to start a career. Working behind the counter does me. Just hope I've still got a counter to work behind.
I told you I'll make sure you're all right, whatever happens.
Yeah, but that's not right, is it, Linz? You shouldn't be having to look out for me and your dad. You've still got yourself and Kylie to take care of.
I don't mind. And besides, even if you did end up on the streets, what would I do? I've got nowhere to go myself.
What about your mate, Shelley?
I suppose so.
She's been keeping a low profile, hasn't she? What happened?
Just had a bit of a fallout, that's all.
What over?
Nothing really.
Oh, well, maybe it's for the best. I mean, you know what people are like. Once the gossip gets going, the rumours soon start, don't they?
Well, I've got nothing to hide.
How do you mean?
Over means Shelley. People can say and think what they like, I don't care.
So, you're planning to come here all day then?
Yeah.
Liar.
All right, maybe not planned, but I'm glad I came. Do you forgive me?
I suppose so.
And what about me not coming clean over Victoria?
Sorry, but nothing's changed there.
I spent the whole weekend thinking about nothing else but me and you.
I saw the state you were in over her.
But I know now that Victoria's not the one for me. Right now, I just want to get to know you better.
You can try all you like to convince me that you're over her. But it's yourself you really need to convince.
That flat was okay, but I reckon we could find a better one in a nicer area.
Yeah, and the Harvey lived near there as well. I mean, it hates to be bumping into him all the time. What is he? That's the second time you've gone a bit weird when I mentioned him.
Oh, it's nothing.
Now, come on.
I didn't know whether to tell you or not, but he called round last week and he left something for you.
What?
A moving in present.
What's he doing? Give me presents? I don't even remember this being taken.
I knew I shouldn't have said anything.
The last thing he needs is him on my case again. I mean, what's up with him, eh? Why can't he just take the hint and leave me alone?
Just ignore it, forget about him.
It's been doctored.
Boyfriend? This is the first I've heard about a boyfriend. Who is he?
Emily's 16.
Just? She still goes to school in white socks?
You heard the said girl!
Tim.
Oh, my God.
You said that I was your boyfriend.
Who are you? Liar Liar or Walter Mitty?
Facing up to demons proves more effective than running away next. The first programme about embarrassing illnesses looks at how 3 men cope with the physical and emotional effects of testicular cancer.
Oh, I forgot you were coming round. My memory's crap these days. Oh, Trine, you look great.
Oh, thanks.
Have you done any modelling jobs?
2 since last phoned you. Guess who wants me for another brochure?
Go on.
The shed firm. This time it's for greenhouses.
What you have to do, wear a see-through bra.
How is everyone?
Okay.
How's your mum getting on in Brussels?
She's in Belize.
Where's that?
I've got a clue, don't ask me. She's on some sort of conference thing. Far enough away to stop her throttling Susanna Morrissey.
I wish you got that on video. She's not getting done, is she?
No, thank God.
Good. She should have got a medal. You haven't got those holiday photos of Jason and me that you said I could have?
No, but I'll have to go through this room and find them.
You don't mind?
No, I mean, you should have them.
What's this? Aye. You're not caught for that Harvey fella, have you?
Oh, don't be soft.
You look pretty together to me. When was this faculty ball?
It was ages ago. Let's see. I got a ticket for that, but I didn't end up going. It was the week that Luke Musgrove escaped from jail.
But you're there. Look at the poster at the back. Faculty ball. It's been doctored.
The wanderer returns, eh?
All right, Grandad.
Where have you been, then?
Mind that.
Anyone think you had your woman tucked away?
Wrong.
A fella, then?
You know, I really miss your lively Scouse humour when I'm away. Do you know that?
Lowest form of wit, son. Do you know that?
You look different.
Go on, guess.
What you mean, apart from the minty tracksuit? Your eyes are all red.
Warm air.
You haven't got your glasses on.
Change the contact lenses, make me look younger, eh?
Makes you look like you haven't slept for a week.
Yeah, well, I don't think the solution's I'm going back to the opticians.
If you want to look younger, there's no way that them contact lenses are the right solution.
God, he's a freak.
He's a real sicko.
Thank God I never moved in that house at Bernie. I mean, Harvey only lived next door.
You mean he moved in when he found out you were going to join Bernie?
You don't think he did it on purpose, do you? Like he's stalking me or something?
Hey, he didn't mean that. Don't go imagine that kind of stuff.
I can't help it.
No, don't be daft. You can't let something soft like this get to you.
Who goes to all the trouble of forging a photo to make me think I went to some do with them when I wasn't anywhere near?
Look, I know it's dead weird, but it might be he really likes you and wants to win you over.
It's not normal. Send me flowers, something like that, that'd be normal.
All this about demolishing this place and sticking up new flats, it's like a big black cloud hanging over me head. Just wish to God this development fella would let us know where we stand. And I wish I had Cassie's experience, you know, because I could have got out of here and all. I mean, what happens if I get the sack?
Oh, stop panicking.
Can't help it. I mean, your dad's not exactly in demand job-wise, is he? All he's doing is dragging the kids round art galleries and museums, as well as being Sinbad's carer.
What?
Oh, well, exactly. I mean, who's caring for it? Sinbad can't come to terms with the fact that he's got hearing problems. Your dad can't face up to not teaching again. All he's talking about is missing his vacation in life when he's not going on about the millennium. Do you know what? He's even talking about us having an obelisk or something out there on the parade.
Who knows us?
It worries me, though. It's like he's running away from the real world. It's not Elsie.
Well, I think you're worrying about nothing.
Oh? It's more realistic than moping over some girl you're falling out with.
That's nothing to do with you.
Oh, it has. When I'm having to live with someone who's behaving like a teenager. Why can't you just forget it?
He hasn't been anywhere near me in ages, and now it's like he's just come back into my life.
Well, didn't he tell you that you realised you felt nothing for him? And he'd given up on you?
Yeah, he did. But now, I don't know. I just can't stand the thought of having him follow me round again.
You don't have any doubts about, you know, Luke Musgrove?
No.
You sure?
It was Musgrove who raped me.
Then why are you so worried about Harvey? He might seem a bit of an oddball, but he looks pretty harmless to me.
He gives me the creeps. What are you doing here? What about school?
Free periods.
If you're bunking off, there'll be trouble.
I don't know where, Sarah or me nan.
I heard you living there now.
Yeah, but most nights she sleeps here.
Only because my nan's always on my back, moaning at me all the time.
Make sure you go back tonight.
Oh, why? Is Jerome coming round tonight, is he?
Mind your business.
Couldn't you ring that policewoman you know?
And tell her what? It's not illegal to send people photos like that.
Hiya, early lunch?
Yeah. Huh? What's
What's wrong with Barbruchy?
Oh, your fella's in there with some client.
If it is anything from Ryan?
Yeah, he phoned last night to be back today.
Oh, he's been away for a while now, hasn't he?
6 days.
Oh, counting the hours, eh? Must be love.
I know his daughter isn't well, but I never thought he'd be away this long.
How are you? I hope your ears are burning.
Hey?
Casey was just saying that you've been away too long.
Do you want Dixon?
I think it's time to put my lippy on.
Rachel said you were up here.
Hiya, you right?
Look, I'm sorry I've been away for so long.
It's okay. How is she?
Oh, she was really poorly, but she's much better now, thanks.
Good.
Look, I'm sorry for dashing off like that. I know you must be really disappointed about last Friday at the shelf.
No, I couldn't waste those vouchers, could I?
No. Hey, thanks for taking out Luke. He doesn't get out very much. Why don't we stay in and have some tea? I mean, I can cook if you like.
No way. I'll do it.
OK, then. Does that offer about dessert still stand?
As you missed out last week.
This is us at the disco next to the hotel. Jason dancing.
Looks like he's practicing kung fu, and that's all, fella.
Oh. Let's have a look.
It's awful thinking that we only had one holiday together. There should have been loads more.
It's still really bad for you and all.
Every day I wake up and remember no J's. Stuff like this.
Now then, madam, I've got a bone to pick with you. Where have you been these last 2 nights?
Listen, don't involve me. If Leo's giving you the slip, it's down to him.
That's what he's doing, I know. He won't even give me the chance to sort things out between us.
Listen, I'm not sure, but I think he might have gone to Brookie Camp. He started to meet Kel there at dinner times.
What's he like? Pooling after some schoolie?
You might get on better if you stop skitting him and Kel.
Oh, he can't take a joke.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a dig at you and Nicky, does he?
You two should start a union. CSU.
What?
Cradle Snatchers Union.
Emily's 16.
Just? She still goes to school in white socks.
You're just hacked off because I got the good-looking one.
Yeah, right.
Jealous, are you?
Whatever.
I'd be gutted too. Settling for second best and all.
Nice try, Tim, but I'm well happy with Nicky.
Can I help you, love?
Yes, hello. You must be Mrs. Corkill.
Yeah.
Ian Lee from the Ian Lee Group.
Oh.
Pleased to meet you.
Is it about the flats?
Sorry?
I heard you were demolishing the garage and building a block of flats.
It happens every time.
I'm worried about my job. I don't think it's funny.
I'm sorry, but whenever redevelopment's mentioned, the first to pipe up are the rumour mongers.
You're not building flats, then?
No. And I'm definitely not going to demolish this place. Have you got 5 minutes?
Give us a ring and we'll go for a drink.
Yeah, great. And don't be worrying about Harvey.
I'm waiting for an answer. Where have you
Yeah,
been these
yeah.
last 2 nights? Why are you doing this to me? She's only slept at mine 4 nights out of the past week. This isn't what your mother arranged. Why haven't you sent her back to me?
You can't stop me from staying here.
Oh, yes, I can, madam. Your mother wants you at mine, and that's the way it's going to be. Anyway, what are you doing here at this time of day? What about school?
Free periods.
Is that right?
That's what she told me.
It's true.
Well, as soon as you finish school this afternoon, I want you back at mine.
Man, I don't want to live at yours. It's not the same.
It's what your mother wants.
But all my mates around here.
No, they're not.
Yet they are.
Name one friend other than that Kelly that lives this side of Manor Park.
Never mind all that. You'll do as you're told. Straight back to mine tonight.
No, I'm not living away from my mates.
You can see Kelly in school.
You'll have to go, Em.
Why should I? I don't want to be living away from my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? This is the first I've heard about a boyfriend. Who is he? Are you making this up?
No.
Who is he then?
Tim.
You mean that cheeky little so-and-so from next door?
He's not. He's nice.
God.
It's not realising its potential. And that's what I do. I redevelop places to get the very best out of them. This place is too small. And we need some extra storage space out the back.
Yeah, but where does that leave me?
One very busy lady.
You keeping me on?
I need a manageress.
Me?
There'll be an increase in your wages, of course. Will you take it?
Will I take it? Oh, yeah. Me, a manageress, all right? Wait till I tell my Jimmy.
You'll have to go, Em. You know what him and our Jason were like? He hated him. Doesn't that mean anything?
He's not like you think.
I've heard all about him. Burglary, robbing cars, all sorts.
He damaged our Jason's car, remember that?
Nicky, you know he's changed.
Well, anyway, that's beside the point. Whether he's good or bad, your mother wanted you under my control. And living here and knocking about with lads like that is not what she wanted.
Why'd you have to spoil everything?
Has he been in this house?
No!
Nan, I wouldn't have thieves like him in here.
I hope to God he hasn't. Can you imagine what your father would say if he knew about this? If he was here...
Yeah, well, he's not here, is he? Because he's dead. And anyway, he couldn't say nothing because he was carrying on with her next door. I'm not having you telling me what to do.
Emily.
Leave me alone.
Did you know she was hanging about with him?
Keep an eye on her from now on.
It's not what your mother wants. I'm really worried about her and that lad.
Honest, Nan, I'll look after her.
No, I'm sorry. I want her back at my place tonight.
Hi, Jay. Hello.
Hey, Mrs. Shadwick.
Hello.
Any chance of a butty?
Yeah, sure.
I think I'll have one and all. When do you move into this student place with Bernadette?
It's fallen through. But she's starting to look for somewhere else, though.
Well, I hope she's looking hard, because if you move out, it means Emily's got no excuse to come running back here.
Yeah, Nan, I'll do that.
This place is like a pigsty.
Right then, you wash, I'll dry. We'll have a bit of 5 minutes flat, eh?
What difference does it make where to sleep? All I've done is stay in my own house for a few nights.
Just forget it.
They were horrible to me. They kept on having to go with me because of you.
Me?
They said I shouldn't have a boyfriend. And Nicky said I shouldn't see you because you and our Jason used to fight.
You said that I was your boyfriend. Well, what did they say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to wind them up.
Oh.
But we did go on that foursome with Leo and Cal.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't cop out when you seen it was me.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, can I be your boyfriend?
Well, not really. Mum, we haven't even had a kiss. So, are we going to go into town?
What about school, eh?
It's only half a day, hump and calf.
Oh. I know I should have called, but what do you want? What I was saying at the club the other night. Can we talk about it?
I do have work to do.
I'm sorry. I should have phoned.
And as long as it doesn't take all night.
Why did you come here? All I know, my back garden could be full of gun-toting gangsters.
Well, that's just soft.
What?
How do I know one of the psychos you knock about with hasn't followed you here?
I don't knock about with people like that. There's nothing to be frightened of, honest. Do you mind?
No, go on.
So? What have you got to say? I don't know how to start. But I want you to know everything about me.
Haven't I heard enough?
Please.
Why?
Because I don't want us to... I mean, what we had, a good friendship. I don't want to lose it. So I want you to know everything. All my life, I've been bullied by men. So I ended up getting someone to kill Callum Finnegan.
You've done things like that before.
I'm not hiring killers now. But I plan to murder my first husband.
This is crazy. Is this some wind-up? Who are you? Liar, liar, or Walter Mitty?
Jessie, love, how are you doing?
No better for seeing you.
Oh, don't be like that.
What's the matter with your eyes?
My new contact lenses, they take a bit of getting used to.
What are you doing wearing contact lenses?
It's all thanks to you, love. Best thing you ever did was knock me back.
What?
You were right. I'd let myself go. Well, and get myself back to what I was. You may change your mind in a few weeks. You may regret turning me down.
Oh, aye. And why should I do that?
Just you wait and see. Watch this space.
Never really had a proper boyfriend.
No?
I mean, I've gone out with one or two lads in school, but I prefer older lads, not just schoolies with six.
Yeah.
So how about you? Have you ever gone steady?
No. Just had loads of one-night stands. What?
Nothing.
Okay, not loads, just a few.
And did you do it with all of them?
Not all of them.
How many?
I'm telling you, it's private.
Tell me.
Okay, 4.
Only 4?
Well, it might be 5. I mean, I can't remember.
You mean 3?
Okay, it's 4.
Slap it.
Hey? What about you?
Don't be so cheeky. I haven't. And when I do it, I remember we're just anybody.
Where you going?
Somewhere where you can buy me some chips.
You actually pulled the trigger?
Yeah. He should have been dead. But I forgot to put the magazine in the gun. I was so stressed up.
But you could have been doing life by now.
That day, I didn't care about the consequences. I hated him so much.
God almighty.
He'd already raped me. And later, he came looking for money, threatening to go to the courts for custody of Kylie unless I gave him thousands of pounds. He tried to make me have sex with him in front of me daughter. If my dad hadn't come into the house, he'd have raped me again. And that's why I got the gun. He said I didn't have to give him the money back if I slept with him. So I went along with it so I could kill him. I was desperate.
I find this very hard to believe.
It's true. Have you ever been raped?
That's not relevant.
Have you?
No.
Then you haven't got a clue what it's like. Someone forcing themselves into you, enjoying the power, and making you feel you're nothing but some object. And the pain. It's horrible and you feel dirty and guilty and you're terrified it might happen again. So I didn't think twice about sending a killer after Callum Finnegan. Yeah, he tried to rape me. Twice. So when he started bullying me, I wanted him dead. Just like I wanted Gary dead that day. I didn't see why Finnegan should try and kill me and just destroy me like he was treading on some cockroach. I wasn't having it. I wasn't being bullied anymore. I just wanted you to know.
Even though she was running a temperature, she was still on the ball. I mean, she beat me at snap. No, her granddad reckons he's going to teach her chess. I bet she'll learn and all. No, it's just the little things that she says. You can tell that she's dead intelligent.
Where'd you get that from? You?
No, my mother. You know, when Leah's a bit older, Abby reckons that she's going to, you know, go back to school, take her exams again, see if she can get into university. I mean, if she can get a decent job, it'll be better for Leah. You know, just a better life.
Can we change the subject? You haven't talked about anything but Abby and Leah since you walked in here.
Hey?
I haven't been sitting round waiting for 6 days for you to come back and talk about them.
I thought you'd want to know.
Not every little detail.
But I thought you were happy about Leah being part of my life.
Only as long as I'm party life, and I'm not.
Oh, of course you are.
No, I'm not. You just fit me in between driving a taxi and shooting off up to Scotland. Oh, just go.
What?
You heard? I said go.
So what time have you got to be back in Nan's?
I'm not going.
You staying in your Nicky's again?
Not after she spoke to me. I'll probably phone Sean up, see if it's all right if I stay at hers.
You can stay if you want. I mean, I've got a sleeping bag. I'll sleep on the floor. You can have the bed.
Yeah, great.
But listen, we'll have to be quiet, though. I don't want Mick hearing us. The way he's been the past few days, he'll chuck me out if he catches you here.
Hello.
Yeah?
Have you seen Emily?
I did earlier, but she's gone back to her nan's.
Cheers. See you later.
See ya.
Only me.
Have you seen her? I've phoned all her friends, but there's still no sign of her.
Just chill. Just spoke to Tim. She's gone back to your nan's.
Oh, thank God for that.
So, we've got the place to ourselves. That is, unless your nan decides to come round and do a spot of the midnight housework.
Sorry about that.
Don't
thought she was never gonna leave.
Thought it was a romantic meal for two tonight.
It was, till I threw him out.
Oh.
The minute he came in, he was talking about Abby and Leah.
Oh, no.
Look, only he is listening to stories about his kid. Wish Abby had never turned up.
Casey, I hate to say it, but well, I warned you months ago. Him having a kid, it makes things too complicated. Just like you warned me when me and Max were trying to have Harry.
It'd be okay if he wasn't forever going off up there. I mean, God knows how much money he must be spending on petrol driving up to Edinburgh and how much money he's losing being off work. But we never go out at anything.
Well, he probably can't afford to take you out. I knew this would happen. When he told you about the kid, you should have just backed off.
Is that all the support you can give me?
Well, what else can I say? Casey, as long as that kid's round, she's going to be a massive part of his life.
Well, now you know everything. I really did value our friendship. And I wanted it to grow because I'd never had anything like that before. I'm sorry I let you down. I just wish we could get back to what we had. But that's up to you. Night, Shelley.
Sorry.
What's wrong?
I didn't know if it's get like this.
Well, I thought we decided that we were going to see how things went. From where I am, things are going great.
You mean you want me to?
I want my first time to be with someone I trust. I trust you. What happened at Christmas doesn't count. Tonight to be my first time.
Well, I'll have to go out and get something.
Okay? Don't be long, okay? I'm able to stop thinking about you all day.
It's weird you should say that.
Why?
Because I haven't thought about you once.
Has it ever crossed your mind you might be going out with the wrong brother?
I know what's been going on.
You what?
You and her have been having an affair.
Emily Shadwick, do you think you're playing at it?
Hi, Shelley.
He's mad, bad and dangerous to know, and that's one of the more friendly snakes. Seat-squirming moments next when Snake Man Mark O'Shea hunts down the deadly Black Mamba.
The big...
Hello? Oh, sorry, you got the wrong number. No, don't worry, it's all right. Wrong number. Thought it might have been Shelley.
Take it you're still not speaking then?
No.
It's dragging on a bit, isn't it? Thought you said it was nothing serious.
I better go and get dressed.
Can't stand the thought of having to go home.
So what are you going to do? Go to your Nicky's or your Nan's, eh?
Dunno.
You know you can always stay here whenever you want, you know.
So if Nan ever finds out, she'll kill me.
She's not going to find out, is she?
Emily Shadwick, what do you think you're playing at?
Hiya, Nan.
Don't tire me. Please don't tell me you spent the night in there.
No, I slept on the floor.
Oh, how very noble of you. What do you think you're playing at? And why aren't you at school?
I slept in.
Now, you get back in that house now. I'm absolutely ashamed of you.
Nan, there's no need to make a show of me.
I'll do more than make a show of you. Now, go on, shift it. I don't think you've heard the last of this.
Morning.
You must be joking. Oh, no. Don't tell me she's still in bed at this time.
Hey, anything in the post for me?
No, just a load of rejection letters for me.
I've had the second post.
It hasn't come yet. You expecting something special?
Just mind that.
Go and get yourself ready for school, now.
Oh, do we have to, Nan?
Yes, you do. Nikki?
Hi, Mrs. Shadwick.
Hiya.
How you doing?
Been better.
Brian,
How'd you guess?
he told me you'd had a bit of a falling out.
I just don't know where his head is anymore. Well, actually I do. It's up in Scotland with Abby and Leah.
He mentioned you'd had a bit of a go at him.
Only because he deserved it.
Sorry, I've only heard his side of the story.
Fancy hearing mine?
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, mate, eh? Thanks. Ta-da.
Oh, Ta. I can't believe we got collared. I feel ashamed.
I can't believe I'm going to be late for work. Jackie Dixon's going to kill me. I'll see you later.
I hope so.
I'll give you a ring.
Okay.
Nikki!
I just come for some music.
Good luck.
What on earth's come over you two? Did your sense of decency walk out the door the minute your mother left?
Should be having a go with her, not me. She's the one who's giving me all them lectures about Tim, and then she goes and jumps straight into bed with that Jerome. And we all know how Jason felt about that Jerome now, don't we? I mean, what sort of an example is that?
Well, it doesn't look like you need much encouragement, spending the night with that little scally next door.
He's not a scally, he's dead nice.
Well, he can't be that nice if he's encouraging young girls to spend the night with him. What were you thinking of?
We didn't do anything.
And I should hope not.
Which is more than I can say for her.
What are you playing at, Nick?
I didn't know she stayed there. I thought she'd gone back to yours.
Well, she hadn't. Anything could have happened to her.
Well, it never.
No thanks to you.
What are you having a go at me for? I'm not a mother.
Do you want a cuppa? No, OK. You all right?
I think you better sit down.
What's happened?
You tell me.
What are you on about?
I know this must be hard for you, but it's not easy for me either. I don't know where to start.
Mum, what are you going on about?
It's been on my mind for a while, but I kept dismissing it. And seeing how you've been carrying on lately, the way you flew down the stairs when that phone rang. Never seen you move so fast in my life.
So what?
I know what's been going on.
You what?
Oh, well, Lindsay, don't make me spell it out for you.
Spell what out?
That you and Ed have been having an affair.
Mother?
Lindsay, I know you think I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
I think you must be.
Oh, come on. It's obvious what's been going on.
Is it?
Yeah?
I don't believe this.
Love, I hate the thought of you going through this on your own, having to lie, feeling like you've got no one to talk to about it.
It's not like that.
I just want you to know that it doesn't matter. It's your life, and you've got to do what makes you happy. Me and your dad will always love you, no matter what.
You've got it all wrong.
Lindsay, love, for once in your life, please be honest with me.
Mum, I'm telling you the truth. Honest.
Well, why have you been so obsessed about this fallout?
Because she's a good mate. We get on well. But it doesn't mean I fancy her.
What did you fall out about then? Did she try us on with you or something?
Of course not.
Lindsay, are you being straight?
Yes, very straight. I can't believe you've been sitting there convincing yourself I'm a lesbian.
Well, you'd hardly known her for 5 minutes. Next thing she's sending you flowers. Then you move in with her, you can't stop talking about her. Now you're moping around like a lovesick teenager. It's got all the hallmarks of a whirlwind romance, if you'd ask me.
Yeah, I suppose it has when you put it like that. But I'm not honest.
Looks like I made a bit of a show of myself, doesn't it? I was really convinced.
I might be a lot of things, Mum, but I can assure you, being gay isn't one of them.
Well, thank God for that.
You make sure you come straight home after school.
And where's home? Here or yours?
Well, certainly not some garage. I'll wait here till you get back and we can walk round together.
You don't have to.
Oh, do you really think I'm going to trust you to do anything on your own after this morning's performance?
All right.
No, I'm not actually. My nan's got a right cop on with me.
Still giving you a really hard time, eh?
Well, she wasn't until she found out Nicky in bed with Jerome.
Honest?
Yeah, she's a right hypocrite. I mean, it's one rule for her and another for me. I can't be bothered going to school. It's pointless for half a day.
Why don't you just bunk off? Yeah, we'll go to Cocky Park or something, eh?
Nah, no matter. I'll probably get caught. Probably phone my nan up and that's where it was.
Well, what you do is you go in and get your mark first.
You're not as soft as you look, are you?
Have you seen him tonight?
No, he's working. Suppose it gives me a bit more time to decide what I'm going to do.
I'm sure you'll work things out.
We'll see.
You're starting to sound like you don't really want to.
Well, I just do without all the complications of an ex-girlfriend and a long-lost daughter. I'm always going to come second, aren't I?
Well, that's just the way it is when you've got a kid, though, isn't it?
I know. No, I've got no problem with him seeing Leah. That's the way it should be. I suppose I just don't want to spend half my life feeling paranoid he's going to jump back into bed with Abby.
You've got to be able to trust him. If you can't...
Then I shouldn't be going out with him. I know. I'll have to get back to work.
Thanks for the drink, and I promise, if I ever get a job, I'll bring you out and make it up to you.
Still not having any luck.
Nah, the rejection letters keep flooding in. I want to get a proper CV typed up, but our Matt's got a computer, but no printer.
Well, if you write it all down, I could type it up for you at work.
No, you've got enough on your plate.
I wouldn't mind, honestly. It'd only take 5 minutes.
I wouldn't want to get you into any trouble.
You wouldn't be. Nathan and Mr. Carter are in court half the time. I do it when they were out.
OK, then. I might take you up on that. Thanks, Katie.
It's the least I can do. All I seem to have done lately is pour my problems out onto you.
Well, it's nice to know I'm useful for something.
You won't say anything to Ryan, will you?
No, of course not.
I'll see you later.
See ya.
I hope you're not offended, love, but... I mean, surely you can understand why I thought it.
I'll forgive you just this once.
I'm glad things are out in the open anyway, you know, cleared the air.
So am I. Last thing I need is you buying me dungarees for my birthday.
Oh, wait. And I really wouldn't let this fallout with Shelley get to you, you know. I mean, I'm sure things can't be as bad as you think.
No, we'll see. I've spent the last couple of years being so preoccupied being a wife and being a mother and trying to be a successful businesswoman that I forgot what it was like to have a mate and go out and have a laugh. I suppose Shelley made me realise there's more important things in life.
Maybe, but you've still got a lot to be proud of. Well, you know, I had my doubts when you started in this club business, but you've really proved yourself.
Do you reckon?
Of course you have. Doesn't seem 5 minutes since you were working in the chippy with Mick Johnson, and look at you now. Your own business, your own house.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Thank God for us, too, eh? If it was left to your dad, this family would have fallen apart years ago.
He'll get his act together eventually. Where's he gone today?
God knows. But he's off to some Hungarian photo exhibition tomorrow.
What's he like?
I'm sure he thinks he can just sit on his backside since I've got this promotion.
Manageress, eh? Don't be letting the power go to your head.
Well, try not to. I'm sure I'll find time to mingle with the customers from time to time.
The state of you.
Bet you any money that your dad forgotten his keys again.
I'll go.
Hi, Shelley.
Hiya, Nan.
Hiya, love.
Have you still got a cob on with me?
I haven't got a cob on with you. I'm just a bit disappointed, that's all.
You can't blame me because she spent the night next door. I didn't even know she was there.
Exactly. So, did you actually sleep together?
Nan,
Oh, I'm not trying to pry. I'm just saying that if you did, you've obviously resolved a lot.
Oh, he's so lovely. He's been dead patient with me and he hasn't once tried to pressure me.
I take it that's a yes, then?
It is. And there wasn't really that much to resolve. I mean, I feel like I can really trust him and he's not going to mess me about.
I don't know. The way you young people jump straight into bed these days as if it's the most normal thing in the world.
I didn't just jump straight into bed with him. I've been seeing him for ages.
You know what I mean. In my day, you waited till you'd met the man you were going to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah, but imagine marrying someone and then finding out they knock you sick in bed.
There are more important things than sex in a marriage, you know.
Times have changed now. I mean, nowadays, people don't want to get married unless they're absolutely certain they're right for one another.
There was a time when people stuck together whether they liked it or not.
Surely you're not saying that's a good thing.
For better, for worse, in sickness and in health.
Even if you're completely miserable.
I can't tell you how to run your life. As long as you're being careful, that's the most important thing.
Of course I am.
Well, I suppose I can say one thing for Jerome.
What's that?
He's certainly put a nice big smile back on your face. If that's our Emily with some pathetic excuse as to why she can't go into school, I'll throttle her.
Ta-da! What do you think?
What have you done to yourself?
It's my new image. I reckon it knocks at least 20 years off me, for you. Does it suit me? What's so funny?
Oh, Alec, you've made my day.
Don't you think it's an improvement?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. It's just a shock, that's all.
Oh, my God, it's Paul Daniels.
Funny. Very funny, yeah.
Bunking off school again, eh? Thought you were right, Swat.
No way. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Get lost. I hate school. I'm sick of always trying to be the star pupil.
Are you going to stop taking apple in for the teacher, eh?
I'm sick of always telling the flipping line. I mean, always being the perfect daughter, the perfect granddaughter. And what have I got to show for it? I mean, my brother and my dad are dead. My mum's just got off. And my nan, she's always in a knock.
She'll calm down, you know.
She can do what she likes.
Ooh, you little rebel.
Not really. Perhaps you could teach me. I heard you've been a bit of a bad lad. Or have you gone soft?
No. It's just that I've had to keep my nose clean. Or Mick kick me out.
Shame.
But I still have my moments, like.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I don't know, I've done loads. But most of it was stupid.
Bet it was a laugh then.
Trying to run someone over isn't a laugh, you know.
Go away, did you hit them?
No. Listen, can we just talk about something else, eh?
Why? I think bad boys are sexy.
I thought I'd scared you off for good.
Sorry.
For what?
For being such a judgmental cow. It was a lot to take in.
I can imagine.
I think my first reaction was that you must be a pathological liar.
I might be mad, but I'm not a liar. Everything I told you was the truth.
It was just a shock. You meet someone, they seem nice, respectable, down to earth, and suddenly they start telling you tales about gangsters and guns and God knows what.
I'm not proud of what I've done. All I want to do is pay back the money and forget I ever got involved with them.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. What you must have been through to drive you to such extremes in the first place.
I suppose it must have flipped. I was just sick of men walking all over me and thinking they could treat me like crap just because I was a woman.
I didn't realise I'd lived such a sheltered life till I met you. The wildest thing I've ever done is park in a mother and baby space at the supermarket.
So does this mean we're mates again?
I'm here, aren't I?
What time is it now?
2:15.
Is that all? God, I hate 7, it's boring.
It's better than going into school.
At least in school it's warm.
Yeah, well, do you want to come into the garage with me then?
I can't. If my nan catches me, she'll batter me.
Does she really batter you?
You know what I mean.
So where are we going to go then?
Dunno. I've got an hour to kill.
I can think of a good way to pass some time.
What?
What? I thought you really liked me.
I do. I'm trying to get rid of this.
All right, son.
frightened the life out of me there. I didn't recognise you.
Don't you start.
Is that what you've been waiting for?
Yeah. I wish you'd never bothered
I'll
now.
leave it on. It looks funny.
Not meant to be funny. Thought to turn up at Jessie Shadwick's front door looking like Coco the Flaming Clown, the way she carried on.
I'm sure everyone will get used to it eventually. The colour really suits you.
You trying to be sarcastic?
No, it knocks the ears off you. I'd leave it on if I were you.
I'm not sure. Don't think it'd cope with everyone sniggering at me behind me back.
Look at that Ron Dixon. Never see anyone laughing at his.
Is his a wig?
There, Mike told me it was. And look at him. He never has any trouble pulling the women.
I don't believe this.
Nan?
Didn't you listen to a word I said? And you'd better get out of my sight now.
Yeah, but...
No buts. And if I ever catch you near my granddaughter again, you won't know what's at you. Do you hear me? Why aren't you at school? What's up? Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry.
Isn't that what you said this morning? I thought I could trust you and Nicky. Well, this is the last time. I am not going to stand back and watch while you throw your whole future away.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do what I should have done the minute your mother went off to Brussels. I'm going to move into the bungalow so I can keep an eye on the pair of you.
Hey.
You stalking me?
I might be. Did you get in trouble for being late?
Nope. Jackie hasn't been in all day, so hopefully I've got away with it.
Oh, nice one.
What about you? Did your nan kick off after I got off?
A little bit. Wasn't too bad, though. I think she really likes you.
Well, it's understandable.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about you all day.
It's weird you should say that.
Why?
Because I haven't thought about you once.
You're horrible.
I wasn't messing.
Oh, sorry for interrupting.
You're not interrupting.
Better put this lot away.
You know, because I've been really fed up since we fell out. She got it into her head that we've been carrying on together. Honest. She sat me down, she just come straight out with it. She said she knew what had been going on between us. It took me ages to convince her she got the wrong end of the stick.
Poor Mum. Bet she's been on the phone to Richard and Judy and everything, asking Denise for advice on how to confront her lesbian daughter.
Wow!
Oh my God.
Gotcha.
You nearly gave me a heart attack then. Looked at you after a minute.
Does it suit me?
Where'd you get that from?
My granddad got today. I couldn't resist bringing it over. I knew you needed some cheering up.
Take it off. You look like a pimp or something.
I just wanted to drop my CV over. Are you sure you don't mind doing it?
No, I wouldn't have suggested it otherwise.
I really appreciate it. I think that's partly why everyone's been knocking me back. I don't suppose a handwritten CV looks too impressive.
Well, you wait till you see my type and you'll be getting offers left, right and centre.
I'd be grateful for a single interview.
Well, if you do, a word of advice. Make sure you leave that thing alone.
Got any plans for tomorrow night? Yeah, it's Saturday night. I run a nightclub, remember? The busiest night of the week.
True. I was just going to ask if you fancied the pictures or something.
Oh, I'd love to, but there's no way. Hey, why don't you come over to the club?
Will I be on the guest list?
Of course. Full VIP treatment, champagne, the works.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Oh, come here, give us a hug. Oh. And thanks again.
Oh, for what?
Oh, well, for being me mate. Even though you know I'm a psychopath now.
You're not a psychopath.
Oh, well, what am I?
You're lovely.
And in fact justified their narcissistic behaviour and rampage of violence.
Right then. I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah, look forward to it.
See you.
A second movie.
Well, you two seem very pally again.
Yeah.
See, I told you there was nothing to worry about.
Power of the silence between two lovers to speak 1,000 words. Created.
Can I open them now?
Hang on. OK. One. What do you reckon? To look good, show up?
You look like you should be sectioned.
Do you know, I think I could get into wigs. Imagine having a new hairstyle every day of the week.
You'd probably end up schizophrenic.
Wouldn't worry me. I think you're a dear one.
How do you mean?
I'm just get confused by this whole business with you, Ryan. One minute I feel like I really want to make a go of it. The next, I feel like walking away.
And is all this just since Lee and Abby have come on the scene?
Yeah, I suppose so.
The last thing I expected when I came out of prison was to find out I was an uncle.
I'm sorry, I'm going on about your Ryan again. I shouldn't be saying all this to you. It puts you in a really awkward position.
I don't mind, honest.
Mad thing is, I'd never be stood here with some stupid wig on my head if your Ryan was here. Everything's always got to be so serious.
I know. I live with him, don't forget. I know what it's been like lately.
It was great when we first started seeing each other. Really used to have a laugh.
You should just tell him to lighten up then.
Don't think you could if you tried. Why can't I be more like you? I don't... What I'm saying is, you know, just look at the things you've been through. Don't go walking around like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders all the time.
So what are you saying? If he was more like me, you'd be happy.
Yeah, suppose so.
Has it ever crossed your mind you might be going out with the wrong brother?
I can't.
Why not?
Why not? I'm going out with your brother, he'd go ballistic.
I can handle him.
I don't think I can. I don't want to be responsible for the start of World War III.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah, of course it is.
I'm really sorry. Forget that ever happened. Must have been the wig. Thought you were someone else. I better take it with me. Me granddad will have kittens if he knows it's missing. I'll see you. Can I see you later?
I mean, I've got a rapist on my doorstep every time I leave my house.
You take on our Luke.
If you want.
They need a warehouse man. You could do that, couldn't you?
If Nathan doesn't know that she's after him and needs a transplant.
I've been a total snob and I want to apologise.
You know something and you don't tell me now, I'll never speak to you again.
Next up, Ross has the hots for the pizza delivery girl, but will he get a few extra toppings? Stay with us for a double portion of Friends.
Phone in. Say you're sick.
Who to?
You're the boss. Jackie can't work tonight. She's come over all funny and she needs to stay in bed.
Oh, is that right, is it?
Absolutely. I want you on girlfriend duty this evening.
Well, it's tough. You're on your own.
I was thinking, it's time I cooked my boys. Thanks for rescuing me from the hotel meal. If you're very good, I could make it tonight.
Well, I thought Darren said he was working tonight.
Did he? Not according to his rota. I know it's not girlfriend duty, but I'll do my best. It's a shame you're working, Jackie.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Katie, sorry I was getting dressed. I didn't expect you to,
Is Ryan in?
No, he's working. Was it Ryan you're after?
No, I just brought your CV over for you to check.
Oh, thanks. I didn't expect you to, after what happened the other night.
Well, I said I'd do it, didn't I? And I thought you might need it.
Yeah, I do. It's good of you. Can I see you later?
Oh, I don't think it's a good idea if we see each other.
I feel really bad about what happened. I don't want things to be difficult between...
I just brought Lucas' CV over.
I've got an interview.
All right.
Clerking. Well, filing, actually. Got to start somewhere.
Well, let's start with getting dressed properly, if that was you.
I hate job interviews. All you can think about is stupid things that you said or did, and you hate yourself for them, and you can't go back and change them. It does me head in.
Ow.
I better finish getting ready. Thanks for this.
I'll print some more off later if you come and find me at lunchtime.
Oh, great. Right, thanks. See you.
See ya.
You two seem friendly.
Well, you've got to make an effort with your boyfriend's family, haven't you?
Oh, don't remind me. You walking round to work?
Yeah. What moves me boss in?
Oh, he's ecstatic. The delightful Deborah's cooking him something spectacular tonight. Probably in the knack with custards. And I've gone and given Armite the night off.
I thought the point in being your own boss is so you can call your staff in and knock off whenever you like.
Oh, no, so you can work all the hours God sends and have no life.
All right. There you go. I'm trying to get something that doesn't make you look like a bouncy castle.
Nah, it's all right, Dad.
Hey, come on, Lee. There's 50 notes there. Your dad can afford it.
Hey, don't get used to it, you know. Not an open wallet.
I'm 18 and my dad's still buying me clothes.
Yeah, you can pay me back when you get a job.
Yeah, me and Tim are going to go to the job centre while we're in town.
Oh. The what? I'm allergic to that place. I mean, I come out in a rash and everything.
Are you going to the job centre?
Yeah.
Rather you than me.
Right, see you later.
Are you sure about this, love? I mean, I don't mind having our Jason's room if you want your mum's, with the double bed.
Couldn't sleep in my mum and dad's bed, even without you know. Couldn't.
No, I know what you mean. It's going to take me some getting used to. Is that what's bothering you? Me moving into their room?
How do you mean?
Well, you haven't got off to your lecture.
Well, Bernie will have gone, and I'll get her to bring the notes up later. We'll go to the 12 o'clock.
But you were so sure you were going. You were packing your bag up.
I know, I will.
Oh, I'm not nagging, love. It's Emily who made her nag. You're an adult. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Honestly, Nan, I'm going to go to college.
OK, I'll nip down to the office and take some copies there. Do you think 5 will be enough?
5? Sure, you only need 1 to practice on. And you stop worrying.
Yeah, but I'm bound to make mistakes, Joey. They'll be looking out for that.
And they won't find any. All they'll find is the literacy skills of the award-winning Niamh Musgrave.
Your old job you're applying for? But no, not exactly. Same responsibilities, though. And I'd be manager again. But I've got to get the interview first.
At least they have interviews with their managers there. Not like here. You watch. I'll be out and her Jimmy will have my job next. Now, don't put yourself out. I'll go round them. You planning to get up sometime today?
Yes, Mum.
We should have gone with our Leo down the job centre.
Hey, if there was anything on the board for a middle-aged deaf nomad, I'm sure they'd come and sell me.
All right, Jimmy. Jackie sent you for the week shopping, has she? Come then.
Aye. All right for some, lounging round in your PJs. Listen, Mick, I've come to borrow your biceps. Got some gear I need to lift with.
What sort of gear, Jimmy?
Scrap gear I found lying around. It's all right, it's legit. Only take a sec.
What's it for?
Well, if you don't come, you won't find out, will you?
All right, I'll finish up here and then I'll come over.
Nice one, sound. Hey, I'd get your kit on if I was you, Sin. You might get caught out by some window cleaner.
Joey, will you sort that leaked oil on the forecourse? Otherwise, someone will break the neck and then they'll sue us.
Is that before or after I restock the drinks fridge, change the bulb in the staff toilet, keep an eye on the shop, and take the tea break I mowed?
I know we're struggling, and I'm gonna sort it, but in the meantime...
In the meantime, you're expecting me to do the work of 3 people?
Well, if Ian Lee had made you manager, you would have wanted me to support you, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, he didn't, did he? No look then, boy.
I'm going to get Katie to type ex-con on the top of my CV. I was in and out there in 10 minutes flat.
Love.
You'll find something.
It's been months now. I might as well face it. I've got a record. No one's going to touch me. How long am I going to have to sponge off you and me ma like some sort of kid? I should have stayed banged up.
Don't say that. You don't mean it.
Well, we're short-staffed here.
Yeah, but he'd have the same problem with Ian Lee, wouldn't he?
Well, it's not up to him. I'm the boss. As you keep pointing out every 2 minutes. I'm the one who takes the staff on round here.
You take on our Luke?
Honest?
If you want it.
That's great. Oh, that's really good of you, Jackie. You couldn't have given it to a more deserving person.
Oh, let's just hope my Jimmy sees it like that.
You look lost.
Yeah, Jimmy asked me to give him a hand with something. Come out the shower. Mick's gone. There's no sign of Jimmy.
Are they over there?
Well, I've tried there. Well, guess he must have meant Mick in the first place. Well, suppose being deaf means your arms don't work.
How are they?
Well, let's put it this way. If I wore glasses, at least I'd have something to do with them. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just that I don't know what to do with myself since the chippy's gone, you know.
Yeah, it must be frustrating for you. Are you looking for another job?
Well, there's no point, is there?
Wait, there's a job going at our place. They need a warehouse man. You could do that, couldn't you?
A what?
A warehouse man.
Oh, I'd never get through the interview, let alone a job.
No, they'd have to lie for your hearing in the interview.
What? Speak loudly to me and then give it to someone else.
No, they can't do that. It's against the law.
Oh, look, no, I don't want to be some sort of charity case.
No, it's not about charity, Sinbad. It's so they look at you for what you can do and they don't let their ignorance get in the way. Come on in. I've got a jobs bulletin inside. I bet there's not one thing in that job description you couldn't do.
Sinbad.
They're calling you now. Guess they need you after all.
Yeah, it's a shame I can't hear them.
Gracie, yeah, Jimmy, put it down. I need a break. So go on. What's this got to do with the tomb of the unknown soldier?
Well, it's about symbols, isn't it? You know, people being symbols for other people, ordinary people, masses of ordinary people.
Yeah, but where does 2 ton of lifted rope come in then?
It's not lifted. It's liberated.
Ben, it'll have to be beans on toast. It was on Emily's turn to go shopping.
It's amazing. It really looks like you stood there next to him.
I know. It took me a while to suss it out.
How's he done it?
Dunno. I'd probably teach it in stalker school.
I'd never have passed it on to you if I'd known. I'd have chucked it in his face.
Nan, do you want beans on toast?
No thanks, love.
Oh, very civilised.
Well, we're not schoolies. We don't sag off to go snogging lads on the pathway like Aunt Emily. We sag off instead.
Well, that's the room done.
Nan, we're going to go to the 4 o'clock. We're just going to wait for me for a bit.
We are, Mrs. Shadwick. I've got an assignment on and I can't miss it.
I didn't say anything, did I? I can't do right for doing wrong today. Right, I'm off to my place to sort out the meters and pick up a few messages.
Don't look like that. I've told you we're going to go to the 4 o'clock. We're going to have some lunch and then we're going to go to college.
Right, bye.
This morning I was ready to pack my bags and go back to Ireland.
Because of the interview?
Because I felt like some kind of loser. Sponging off me mag, going for job interviews where I'd have to tell them about me record and them looking at me like I was about to pull a knife from my sock and mug them.
You're not a loser.
I watched Ryan drive off this morning and I thought, he's got everything. Cab, money coming in, a kid, you.
You've got a job now, though. It's not going to happen, Luke. How would you feel if you were seeing someone then found out your brother was messing about with them behind your back? You'd go ballistic.
Best not to know then.
You what? You wouldn't want to know if you'd being made an idiot of behind your back? God, I would.
So you could sort the relationship out?
So I could chuck them in the Mersey more like.
Jackie, just the shortcut I was looking for.
The what?
I can't be bothered ploughing through his recipe books. What's his current favourite supper?
Whose?
Whose? Nathan, your boyfriend?
Well, I thought you were cooking for Darren as well.
Yes, I am. It's just that Nathan and I have always been a little competitive about cooking.
Then ask him.
And ruin an evening of mystery and surprise?
Well, I thought you were just cooking his tea, their tea.
And yours, if you hadn't been single-handedly holding the whole social infrastructure of Manor Park together. Is it worth saving you some?
Well, Mum, unless our mate comes down here and locks up.
Well, if you get the chance to finish earlier, pop in. See if I've got them drunk enough to do their party tricks.
Are you going to order something or shall I tear that in half and we'll eat half each? What is it? Have I said something?
No, it's me. Not saying something.
Well, say it then. Don't sit there staring at the table. You were all right a minute ago.
I can't. Ryan's me brother, but...
Well, don't say it then.
You should know.
What?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you.
And your dad paid for it, so what?
I still feel like I'm about 10 years old.
Yeah, well, enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, but I want to work. I know them jobs are crap and I'm not doing crap.
Well, stop moaning then.
But how am I going to make my own notes? I want to take Kelly to the flicks. But it costs a mint once you got there and back and had a couple of bevies.
You don't need a wad of cash to keep a girl happy. I take Emily to Costa del Johnson's garage all the time. She can't get enough of me.
I thought you got granny bashed over that one. Anyway, look at Jackie Dixon. She didn't have anything. Now look at her. She's got the bar brookie, the club, and now my dad's chippy.
Yeah, well, it's easy that once you've started. Money makes money. She'll get your dad to set you up.
Oh, set me up, how?
Well, he's loaded now, isn't he? Get him to buy you a business.
Yeah, and he's just gonna throw money at me.
Yeah, well, he owes it to you.
How'd you work that one out?
Did you ask to be born?
Well, I'm not letting her intimidate me.
You intimidated?
Well, yeah. They all intimidate me a bit. Sometimes feels like they're talking a different language.
Yeah.
It's like I'm missing something that they all get, but you can't miss what that Deborah one's up to. If Nathan doesn't know that she's after him and needs a head transplant, so why hasn't he told her where to get off? You're not listening to me, are you? You're still worrying about Moody Luke?
The thing is, the other night...
Oh, yeah?
Well, me and Luke, we...
You got off with Luke?
Not got off, we nearly got off.
No. Katie!
Don't you shocked at me. There's always been something there, hasn't there?
Well, do you fancy him?
I'd never do that to Ryan.
How does Luke feel?
That's what's worrying me. When he took off before, there was something he wanted to tell me, but he couldn't.
You think he's going to declare undying love?
I know I've bashed your ear about getting a job, but I mean, working together, we'd be at each other's throats the whole time.
I said it's fine, no problem.
What are you smiling at that piece of wood for?
What's that? Didn't notice.
Took me back that, you know. I could just see you then in our flat in Station Road, you know, when you built that, what was it, that multi-album?
Multi-purpose TV, hi-fi and album unit.
That was it. Would have been perfect, that and all, you know, if I'd cut an inch off all my albums.
Ha ha.
So what is all this then?
Well, first thing's a shed, so I can get everything in out the rain. And then it is Jimmy Corkill's tribute to the millennium.
Which is?
Which is for me to know and you to be astounded by.
In other words, you haven't got a clue.
Not yet.
You're really not angry about this garage job, are you?
No. That Musgrove lad, he needs a break, doesn't he? Trying to get a job when you're fresh out of nick is a nightmare. Just disappear into the ranks of the unemployable. No place in the world, no voice, no way of making your mark.
You will hardly miss anything. It's only Professor Short. Should probably go off on one about the psychology of a dog for after lecture.
Yeah, but it's not you with the essay crisis, it's me.
Yeah, well, I didn't stop you from going, did I?
Yeah, you did. By the time we were going to go, it was too late. I thought you wanted to make more of an effort with your work now.
I am.
You know what I think? You get good at this when you study psychology. I think you have got freaked by freaky freak syndrome.
I've got what?
That Harvey one, he's freaked you with his photy.
He hasn't. Well, even if he has, you couldn't blame me. I mean, I've got a rapist on my doorstep every time I leave my house. A stalker in my face every time I go to college.
Well, if you're going to let that creep ruin your degree, why drag me down?
Oh, well, thanks for your support. You're supposed to be a mate. And I'll tell you how freaked I am. I'm going to go round to his place. You can have a stupid photo back in his face.
I thought you were... Where are you off to?
College.
Oh.
So does she think that she can get you in? Niamh?
Well, she's trying to get herself in, you know, promotion, like, but I don't know, Mick. I don't want a chance to knock back.
Well, who says you're going to get KB? All right, boys, how'd you get on?
Waste of time. Unless I want to spend the rest of my life cleaning bogs for 2p a week.
That's a nice jacket, Lee.
I mean, what about training? This New Deal thing?
No, he has to be 18 and a half.
I'm not going again.
You got any better ideas?
Yeah, actually, I have. See, the problem is, they don't know me, so they won't give me the break I need.
Oh, right, so if they did know you, then they'd give you more of a chance?
Yeah. Set me up with a business.
Yeah, but what he needs is someone with the money to invest.
Oh, I see, so you're in on this and all, are you?
No, I was just saying.
So go on, son. This person who knows you, they fork out wads of cash?
Yeah, they get it back of interest as soon as the business gets going.
And this business is?
Just the business.
Trading in?
Just stuff.
Oh, you know, the lucrative stuff trade.
Ah, stuff.
Look, son, you better think a bit harder before you expect people to invest hard-earned cash in you, eh?
Well, this is cosy. Darren and I'll enjoy this. Where are you going to eat?
Darren's got a clinic.
Oh, really?
Yes, and to be honest, I'm glad it's just the two of us.
Listen, Debs.
Because it gives me the chance to say I'm sorry.
What for?
For being a cow about you and Jackie. I've been a total snob and I want to apologise. And prove to you that I'm not out to threaten your relationship.
I didn't get the impression you were trying to threaten it. I didn't even think you'd noticed it.
I'm sorry. I was completely out of order. I'm not denying that I have feelings for you, but that doesn't mean I want a relationship. I've only just come out of one. That's why I got all confused about you. I was rebounding. And now I know I've got my work cut out to show you that you can trust me again as a friend. Think about it. I come up here, I'm single, I find you in what I thought was an away fling while you're in Liverpool. My head's all over the place because of Anthony. I misread it. Jackie must think I'm a total cow.
I'm sure she...
I want us to start again. Here, make yourself useful.
I can't believe you're going through with this. You're only going to encourage him. Thinking he'd get away with it was encouraging. We'll go in there, tell him to get off your case and straight back out again, okay?
I'm gonna stop for a cup of tea. I just want to make sure he knows he doesn't scare me by pulling stupid stunts like this.
Nikki, God, this is a surprise. Come in.
I'm not here for the cosy little chat. I came about this.
Did you like it? It took me ages.
It's sick. I weren't even at the ball.
Yeah, I know, because of that Musgrove, that's why I did it. Make you feel as if you were still part of it.
If you dare do anything like this to me again, I'm going to the police. And they take stalking very seriously.
Stalking? Nikki, how can you even think that?
And as for this...
Oh, come on, Nikki.
Look, you've got it wrong. You've got me wrong.
Don't you dare touch me!
Look, let me explain.
She's not interested.
You're sick and you're a creep. And if you think you scare me, you're wrong.
Bernie, make her listen to me. Nikki, I wouldn't scare you for anything. Nikki, please, you gotta listen to me. 5 minutes.
Are you okay? He had no idea he'd done anything wrong, did he?
Well, you can't doubt it now.
Cheers. Well, it's great I won't have to do any of the dirty jobs anymore.
Take no notice of him. This is the start of things getting back to normal for you, love.
I won't be a minute.
Hey, is Jackie in?
No, she's not.
All right, thanks.
Katie.
Can't stop. I was looking for Jackie.
Wait, I want to apologise for running off before.
Yeah, I did kill a conversation a bit.
I'm sorry. There's something I need to tell you, and I'm scared that if I open my gob, I'll ruin everything.
I know what you're going to say, and it's best if you don't. I'm with Ryan, and whatever I've said about him, I'd never go behind his back.
I know that. I really admire how trustworthy you are and trusting. That's what wound me up before.
Me being trustworthy? What, you preferred if I wasn't?
No, not that you're trustworthy. That you're so trusting.
Shouldn't I be? This thing you wanted to say before, was it about you and me?
No.
About Ryan and me? Do you know something? Luke, if you're keeping something from me...
You don't know how hard this is for me, Katie. Ryan's my brother. He'd never have said anything if he thought I'd tell you.
Tell me what? Luke, if you know something and you don't tell me now, I'll never speak to you again. It's about Abby, isn't it? Is it? God, what's he done?
Oh, he doesn't deserve you.
Has he slept with Abby? Luke, will you tell me?
I'm so sorry.
It was the same with me and Sarah. I mean, we know we're better off without them, but it's still a nightmare breaking up.
That's what I mean. I'm sure most of what I feel isn't about Anthony at all. It's about coming out of a long relationship. It's lonely as hell.
Hey, no getting maudlin on me. You've got a long waking night ahead of you trying to digest that cannelloni.
I'm sorry. I just don't get to talk about it much. I've got a large, enthusiastic bunch of fair weather friends. Which is why it's so important to me that we're okay again. Relationships come and go, but a good friendship can do the long haul. Come here, Cuddington.
Oh.
Right, that's it. This stops right now.
Jackie, I was just...
I have got eyes, you know. I won't have you living here with her while you're still seeing me. So you better make your mind up, Nathan. Either she goes, or we're finished. Well, just tell me where to drop Deborah's stuff off and I'm sure everything will be fine.
So you've seen Abby and Leah recently?
What are you talking about?
There's something going on.
I just had a bit of a run-in with the Harvey.
Have you got a new job? Hopefully.
You kicks on and downstairs now.
Sorry? Since when have I been a lowlife?
Since you slept with your ex-girlfriend, Ryan.
Foot odour, bad breath and smelly armpits. Putting some socially sensitive conditions under the microscope next on 4 as we explore personal odour in embarrassing illnesses.
Katie's probably just been busy, that's all.
She only lives over the road. Are you trying to tell me she hasn't got 5 minutes to come and say hello? Katie? I thought you were gone into hiding.
Did you?
Where have you been? I've been trying to ring you all week.
All right.
Yeah.
Better get in there, hadn't you? I mean, don't want to be late on your first day.
Yeah, no, I suppose not. See you, Katie.
Good luck, mate.
So you've seen Abby and Leah recently?
Not since last week.
That long, you'd have forgotten what they look like.
What are you talking about?
Meet you at 1 o'clock outside work.
I'm sure. Are you all right?
1 o'clock. Don't be late.
What's going on with those two?
Nothing.
And while I'm at bingo tonight, I don't want that O'Leary lad coming round here. Do you understand?
I don't know, Nan. First horse racing, now bingo. Don't you think you've got a bit of a gambling problem?
The only problem I've got is 16 years old and too lippy by far.
Hiya.
Oh, someone's looking pleased with themselves.
I don't know what you're having to go at me for. Tim's working tonight anyway. It's here, you should be keeping your eye on, but that's your own.
Hey, less of it you.
Behave yourself.
God, that's the last time I ever come home for my lunch. Why don't you get us a right ear bashing?
What time did you crawl back in?
Oh, we just went to Bernie's for a coffee. Totally forgot about the time. Nan, you know what she's like once you get her going. She's a right motor cop.
And where are you off to now, all done up?
College. Where'd you think?
There's something going on.
Man, it's nothing.
Come on, out with it.
I just had a bit of a run-in with the Harvey. It's not a problem, I sorted it all out.
What kind of a problem?
It's just been a bit of a pain. So I went round to his flat and I've told him to back off.
On your own?
No, Bernie came with me. Nan, trust me, it's fine.
I mean, if me being here is going to cause trouble...
Look, it won't come to that. I'll nip out of work and see if I can smooth things over with Jackie. Hopefully she'll have calmed down enough by now to at least let me get 2 words in.
She was pretty angry when you left. You certainly seem to like them feisty.
Feisty? I'll tell her that. She'll probably like it.
Are you sure you don't want me to talk to her? We've never really hit it off, and as she is your girlfriend, I'd like to get to know her better.
Well, let me try first. We'll take it from there.
Well, the offer stands. I feel like this whole thing is my fault.
See you later.
Best of luck.
Can you pick up our Carly and Wills from Val's? Only after I finish at the hospital, I want to call in at the garage, you know, and make sure Luke's settling in all right. Jimmy.
Yeah. Hey, listen, did you know in ancient China, The gates of the cities were set directly in line with the 4 points of the compass.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah, it says here, whilst good influences were drawn in through one, bad influences were expelled through another.
Oh, right. Well, just as long as you remember to expel yourself through that door at 5:30 to pick up the kids, that's all I'm bothered about. Jimmy Corkill.
Yeah, all right. I was only saying.
Are you just up?
Mother, I run a nightclub. Name me anyone else who has to get up 10 hours before they're due into work.
Oh, right. Well, now you're up. Can you run the vacuum round this carpet for us, please? I'd ask Chairman Mao, but he's rooted to the spot.
What?
Leave it to me. You just get yourself down to that, Ozzy. Boss.
So very well.
Sure.
What's that for?
For buying stuff.
Oh, I wouldn't be thinking of using it to get your hands on cash in a hurry, would you? When you've only got a couple of weeks, haven't you? Before the December the 1st deadline.
Oh, I'm desperate, Dad. I've been trying to put some money away whenever I've been able to, but I'm nowhere near the 57 grand euros, Finnegan. I thought at least with this I'll be able to draw a couple of grand out from the cash point.
And you think that'll do the trick, do you?
Well, what else can I do? Except pray for a miracle. Dad?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Give us a shout when it's lunchtime, will you?
Yeah, but if you give me the help I need to set up my own business, then I wouldn't be stuck around here all day doing nothing.
It's not an easy way out of working, you know, Lee. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with being your own boss. I mean, there's tax forms to fill out, VAT bills to pay. Tell him, Sin.
Sorry. I still reckon it beats working for someone else.
But you haven't even got a clue what kind of business you want to open up. And I'm not going to invest good money in you without seeing a decent plan.
What you want to do is find a gap in the market and exploit it.
Like what?
Well, I don't know, do I? I mean, that's for you to suss out. I mean, what sort of environment do you want to work in? I mean, do you want to work in an office?
Stuck in a suit from 9 to 5, no thanks.
Well, outside then?
In the cold.
Oh.
How do you hope to achieve anything, Lee, with an attitude like that?
What are you doing with that?
I'm looking for inspiration. Yeah, how's about horticultural engineer?
And what's that?
Gardener.
See, and you used to wouldn't take me seriously.
Look, I'll take you seriously when you start doing something with your life. Instead of coming up with half-baked ideas about running your own business.
Yeah, I don't exactly see you used to busting the gut to find new jobs.
Hey, hang on. I've earned this rest. And Sinbad's already sorted himself with a new job, so don't be comparing yourself with us two.
Have you got a new job?
Hopefully. Yeah. Niamh Musgrove told me there was a vacancy going in the warehouse at Easy Lek, and she's put my name down for it.
So a few more jobs going?
As far as I know, mate, I think there's only the one.
Nah, you're all right. Flogging me guts out in some warehouse isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Well, at least you'd be earning.
I want to do something I enjoy, not lugging dirty great boxes round from A to B. I want to be my own boss. See you later.
So I gave an ultimatum. Either Debs goes or I do. It was really nasty to him.
Bet you'd love that. Probably reminds me of the school nurse.
Never works though, does it? Putting someone under so much pressure like that.
Do you really think Nathan's doing the dirty on you with that Deborah one?
She is defo up to something, I know that much.
Well, you know what I think? If you trust a fella, you've had it.
Thanks, Casey. That's put me right at ease. Have you had a run-in with Ryan?
I'm thinking of finishing with him.
Things that bad?
It's just not working out.
All right. And what about Luke? Did he profess his undying love the other day then, or what?
He's casting over. I'll have to go. See ya. See ya. Don't worry, I'm going.
I had hoped the red mist might have lifted by now.
Well, just tell me where to drop Deborah's stuff off and I'm sure everything will be fine.
Actually, she's already agreed to pack her bags.
Really?
Yes, really. Deborah needs her friends right now. I mean, she's not long out of a particularly nasty relationship. Well, her self-confidence is at an all-time low.
Oh, you can save the rear speech. You're not in session. She's had it in for me right from the off, and if you say anything different, you're either stupid or you're a liar.
Deborah's just used to seeing me with Sarah, that's all. I mean, me and anybody else, it's a bit weird.
Oh, bless. Must be a nightmare for her. So it's nothing to do with the fact that I'm just some working-class girl from Liverpool. Not fit to sweep your chimney, then?
Oh, you're being paranoid.
Yeah, with good reason. Why do you think she's always having digs at me, eh? Because she doesn't take us seriously, that's why. She thinks I'm just a phase to you. A holiday romance to laugh about when you look back at your photos, and you let her get away with it.
I do not.
OK, tell me one occasion when you've stood up to her.
I don't want to get involved in another slanging match.
See, you can't, can you?
Look, I came round here to try and talk things through.
Yeah, well, I'm tired of talking. You want me to believe you when you say that there's nothing going on. Well, I'm telling you now, you better put her straight about us. What else?
Dad? You all right?
Never better. Mind your feet.
You sure? You seem a bit detached.
Passes that tape off the window ledge, won't you?
Oh. Since when have you been interested in woodwork?
It's never too late to learn new tricks, Lindsay, love. I'm only building a shed.
Dad, what do you reckon I should do about this money? Do you think Rose has settled for a down payment?
Don't know. You know her better than me.
Trust me, Rose Finnegan isn't a woman you get to know that easily. So, what do you think?
Seriously? It's not a risk I'd want to take.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine, Tim. It's just all that talk about trying to find something for our Leo. It started me thinking. I was on to him the other day about how I've been working 25 years non-stop. 25 years, eh, son? Where's it all gone? All that time, eh? You blink and you've missed it.
Yeah, well, you have crammed an awful lot into that 25 years, haven't you? Eh? Like raising 2 kids, starting your own business. You haven't exactly been idle, have you?
No, I haven't. So I was thinking of giving myself some time off. You know, having a decent break before going back to work.
Like a holiday?
Well, maybe. I don't know yet.
Well, can't say you haven't deserved it, mate. There's no arguments there.
So was Niamh?
She was.
And?
And I've got an interview Friday.
Oh, nice one, Sin. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate.
I just wish our Leo would show the same enthusiasm.
Well, give him some time. Lad probably doesn't know what he wants yet, does he? At least he started to think about it.
But I can't help thinking that this business idea isn't just another 5-minute wonder. I mean, he left school over 12 months ago. How much more time does he need?
Your mother's fussing about nothing. She could walk back into her old job. Just needs her self-confidence bolstering, that's all.
That's what I told her. So how's the old car holding up? Keeping you busy? Look, I'm gonna have to go, Dad. I'll see you later.
All right. Hiya, love.
How's your morning?
Usual.
Look, are you all right? Because you were really off with me before.
Before I say anything, have you got something you want to tell me?
Like what?
Anything to do with what went on in Scotland last time you were up there? It's not a trick question, Ryan. You should know the answer.
Look, are you still mad at me for doing your head in with Leah? Because I've said I'm sorry.
It's got nothing to do with that.
Well, what then? I mean, why are you so angry?
I'm angry because no matter how many times I keep telling myself not to get involved with lowlifes and losers, I never listen.
Since when have I been a lowlife?
Since you slept with your ex-girlfriend, Ryan. That's when.
Hang on a minute, Ray. I'm nowhere near ready. Take a seat.
There's no rush. You take your time.
Why didn't you just ring and tell me you were going to be early?
I'd sooner call round. It's no bother.
Would you like a cup of tea while you're waiting?
No, thanks.
Isn't your Renee playing tonight?
Yeah, well, I said I'd pick her up on the way back, you know. I mean, she's still got her sisters round there having a natter and that, so that's why I'm early.
So you've driven all the way over here just to drive back again? The bingo's only 5 minutes from your place.
Renee wasn't happy leaving earlier than normal, so I know it's a bit of a palaver, but...
She's very set in her ways, your Renee.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Hey, Nan. What's for tea? Starving. Oh, aye. Who's your fella?
This is Ray, Renee's husband, from the bingo.
Oh, aye. So it's one rule for you and another for me. And all the hassle that you give me with Tim as well.
Less of the cheek. This is Emily, the younger of my granddaughters.
Hello there.
Just give me 5 minutes, Ray, and I'll be ready. Now, I was hoping our Nicky would be back by now.
Why, what's up?
Never mind nose. For once, you can put that big mouth of yours to good use and entertain our guest while I'm getting ready.
You're a fan of bingo, yeah? Legs 11, 2 fat ladies, all that type of stuff.
No, the wife's the fan. I'm just the driver.
Do you ever play?
I join in the odd game.
Do you ever win?
No.
Never?
Well, a couple of quid here and there, nothing much.
See why you play now, sounds like a right scream.
The fella next door to us won a car the other week.
Really? Bingo?
No, it's out in the newspapers.
Oh, right.
It's a shame. He can't drive.
So when do you think the club will actually start showing a profit?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. Could be another year yet.
A year?
Oh, yeah. We've not exactly been packed out over there, have we? Lindsay, it takes time for a new club to build up its clientele and for the word to get round.
I thought we were meant to be making a living out of that place.
That is you at our weekly meetings, isn't it? Or have you taken to sending a stunt double to just sit there and do nothing?
Hey, I've been working just as hard as you to get that place going.
Oh, yeah. In some weird parallel universe, maybe. Lindsay, we've got loads of overheads and staff to pay. We're up to our necks in debt. Countries in the third world have got a healthier economy than us. Now, if you don't mind, I'm busy.
Katie?
I don't want to hear it. I've had enough of your lives.
Why did you say that about Abby earlier?
It's the truth, isn't it?
I thought we'd been through all of this.
Yeah, and it looks like I was right all along. You just couldn't keep it in your pants. Now get lost.
Katie!
You all right? Will be as soon as he's out in life.
Look, this is stupid.
Will you get out of my face?
Why don't you just do us all a favour and do one, eh?
Who do you think you are? This has nothing to do with you.
I'm the person who's telling you to sling your hook. So unless you want to be bounced out of here by me in front of all these nice people, I suggest you walk out while you've got what little dignity you came in with.
Look, can't we just talk about this?
I said go.
Thanks.
So what's going on with Ryan then?
How do you mean?
Well, Katie seemed like she was spoiling for a fight this morning. And judging by the black cloud over your brother's head, he got the worst of it. Well, you two seemed pretty thick when he dropped you off. I don't suppose you know anything about it?
I can't say anything.
All right. So it's got nothing to do with that woman he's got tucked away in Scotland, then?
How'd you know about that?
I wasn't hatched yesterday, you know. There must be some reason why he keeps disappearing up there for days at a time.
Don't say anything to anyone, will you, Dad?
Of course not. So, what's she like?
I don't really know anything about her.
Do you know how you met her?
Oh, Dad.
All right, I'm only asking. How do you suppose Katie found out?
Look, I've got no idea. Do you not think we should be restocking the shelves? They've been half empty all day.
There's plenty of time for that. I'm more interested in finding out about Ryan.
Look, promise me you won't say a thing to him, will you? Or me ma.
Your secret's safe with me. Although, I wouldn't like to be in your brother's shoes when your mother finds out he's been cheating on Katie with someone else.
Jackie. This is a surprise.
Yeah, well, I thought it was time you and me had a little chat. Is that Nathan's?
Yes. I had the doorbell go and grabbed the first thing.
And where is he?
The bathroom.
Right. Well, and you stay there, because we're not finished.
Oh, if that's you, Roebuck. Jackie.
You, Keck's on and downstairs now.
Sorry.
You will be. I came round here to try and sort this out, but you can forget it. As far as I'm concerned, you two deserve each other.
Hang on, I think the steam's giving me a head rush. Do you want to start again?
Don't get smart. Your precious Debs is downstairs doing a half-cock Lady Godiva wearing your shirt.
What shirt?
When I told you to put her straight about us, this wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Right, let me get this straight. Debs answers the door to you.
Yeah, wearing your shirt and nothing else.
In my shirt, whilst I'm upstairs having a shower in a locked bathroom. And from that, you deduce that we're enjoying a game of Raise the Titanic.
Yeah, that's right. You make a joke out of it.
I'm only laughing because this is so absurd.
Yeah, well, laugh this off. What do you think you're playing at?
Can't you see how ridiculous this is? I thought you wanted to sort this all out.
Unlock the door.
Not until you've heard what I've got to say.
Yeah, you better make it quick, because this is the last I want to hear from you.
There is nothing going on between me and Deborah. And the reason that there's nothing going on between me and Deborah is because I'm in love with you.
What?
You heard me. You. Not anyone else, not Deborah, not anyone. You. Before you storm out of here never to return, I thought you should be aware of that.
This is a wind-up.
Well, I was hoping for a more positive response.
No, I mean... Well, I love you too, but why is she wearing your shirt?
I don't know and I don't care. Forget her. Come on.
Why? What's on your mind all of a sudden?
Get him off, Dixon, and I'll show you.
Look, I meant what I said about trying to help you get started with your own business. But you've got to convince me that the ideas you've got are solid and worth doing. Otherwise, we'll both make fools of ourselves.
Yeah, I know that. Just don't start flicking through the yellow pages again like some demented careers officer.
Dad?
Oh, James, I thought you had drama club.
Oh, Dad, it's an emergency.
Like what?
It's Caroline. Her and the family are going to Barbados for Christmas.
I don't even know anybody called Caroline.
She's my best mate, and she's asked me to go with them.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
Can I go?
Barbados? I mean, how much is that meant to cost?
Well, Caroline's dad owns a beach house out there, so it'd only be the flight and a few spends.
Only? Flights to Barbados aren't cheap, babes. I mean, especially at Christmas.
But it sounds amazing, Dad. Can I go?
Tough. You just have to stay here like the rest of us. Tell her, Dad.
Please, Dad. I promise I will never ask for anything ever again. Please.
You ever heard that before?
But Thea and Pippa are going.
All right, look. You find out the flight prices, and I'll think about it.
Really? Thanks, Dad.
I don't believe this. How come I get such an hard time and the brat gets whatever she asks for?
So, how long has it been going on with Ryan and this other woman?
I don't know. A couple of months at most.
Well, to keep it a secret that long.
Not for much longer, though.
Hey, stop flapping. I won't say a word.
Hiya, boss. Come to check up on the troops, huh?
There's a fella out there saying there's no paper towels in the dispensers.
Really? It's a hard life for some, huh?
Have we got any new ones knocking about?
There's probably some in the back. Would you like a cup of tea?
No, not for me, thanks. Could we put some new ones out there?
Oh, I'll do that if you like.
Oh, thanks, love. Are those the cans that were waiting to be put out this morning?
Oh, you can leave them, Jackie. Luke was just about to sort that lot out. Listen, I know I've said this to you before, but, you know, I'm really grateful about you giving him this chance. There's nobody around here will give him the time of day.
Well, he said he wanted to work.
And I'll tell you another thing. Now, I know she was a friend of yours and all that, but Cassie, she could be a real slave driver when she wanted to be.
Is that right?
Terrible. One look from her in a bad mood, and St. George himself would have fled. Everything had to be done by the book.
Well, that's the right way of doing things, I suppose.
I'll tell you another thing. You getting the manager's job here is the best thing that could have happened. Sure. Aren't you one of us, huh?
We're going for a drink if you fancy tagging along.
Thanks, but no.
Are you sure? I'm sleeping with the landlord, so I'm hoping for a cheap night.
You'll be lucky. Oh, I hope you don't mind, but I borrowed your top. It was the first thing I could grab when I got out of the shower.
Think nothing of it.
Well, if you change your mind, we'll be in Jackie's pub.
Watch it, you. Bye.
Enjoy yourselves.
Katie? Katie! Where have you got this mad idea that I slept with Abby from?
Have you any idea how used and stupid I feel? I mean, I was the one on it, you to go up there and see her. I even lent you money so you could pay Leah's maintenance.
Yeah, and I gave you it back the next day.
Do you know what? Leah is going to need all the help she can with you as a dad.
Was it Abby? I mean, did she ring you?
Don't be stupid.
But she's just trying to stir things, make trouble between us.
It wasn't Abby, all right?
It was Luke, wasn't it? It must have been.
Get off me.
Tell me it was Luke.
doing dressing me up to Katie? A favour.
Why didn't you tell me you were disabled?
Rach, you should be looking forward to the baby now. Who says I'm not?
Shelley, I have absolutely no problem with who you are.
If I start wearing a hearing aid, everyone will know.
Who cares?
Why are you here?
Because I wanted to see you.
Did you know that black is the new black? As she's got to have it demonstrate next, when three nice girls from Sheffield develop some gothic chic.